Mike's Daily Podcast.
Episode 1798. We're almost at 1800. 1798.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
And I'm Mike Matthews. Welcome to your Friday, or whenever you're listening to this. I'm going to try and post this on Friday. And I had a lot of people that I met yesterday at a, what do you call it, job fair. And then something happened over there, and that's about the end of my song for today, because I'm
Mike's Daily Podcast.
A little moody, or dealing with people that are moody. That's always fun. The moody folks of the world.
Mike's
whose
Daily Podcast
emotions change from time to time. And you just, after you've been with someone a while, you get used to their emotions, their highs, their lows. We're oceans. Emotions, oceans. There's a reason why those things rhyme, in my opinion. I don't know the etymology of it, but it would seem like there's a reason. I don't even know did we even have... We didn't even have the characters stop by last time, did we? So we're going to just have to do a massive blitz of characters stopping by. We'll do that towards the end of the show, because right now I wanted to talk to you about Amazon and about Jeff Bezos and his moody world that's going on. So apparently he took a lover. Apparently he was attracted to someone. Apparently there's these big pictures going on, and since he owns the Wall Street Journal, he is fighting with, the National Enquirer people. National Enquirer people love Trump. Oh, hey, we got sound effects today. I'm excited about this. The only thing is I got to turn all the way over here away from the microphone in order to see the sound effects. I got to go way over here, and I got to go find them. This is not very good, the way I have this set up.
And here's today's podcast picture.
I had a show called Situated, and I'm not very situated this time. Let's see. Well, I guess I'm not going to do any Trump sound effects today. That's so sad. I've lost my...
What was that all about?
I know. I just don't have it down.
The United States.
Oh, I just played for you the entire speech from the other night. Just now, with that. Yeah, the etymology. Oh, yeah, the Jeff Bezos. And as you know, he's watching you. Oh my gosh, his computer is not working right. That's what happened. Basil. That's working right. Basil. I know it's a bit of a...
It's a nightmare of a show.
But...
Jeff Bezos is watching you.
So yeah, Jeff. Oh, and the podcast picture, by the way, is finally that San Leandro picture with that amazing sunset I saw. This was early last week, I think it was. So Jeff Bezos took a lover, and he's having this fight with National Enquirer because apparently they got a bunch of pictures and the text. Somehow they got a hold of his texts. I wonder if it was a certain person named Julian Assange that got that for them. And
nobody ever told me that politics was going to be so much fun.
WikiLeaks! I love WikiLeaks!
So, yes, what's going on is in San Leandro, this wonderful sunset. See it at MikesDailyPodcast.com. I met a bunch of people at a... Before I get to the job fair story, Jeff Bezos. Okay, so he's having this fight with the National Enquirer because they apparently got a hold of his texts and they want to publish it, and he went out and published it beforehand and said the National Enquirer is trying to hide stuff for Trump because Trump loves Russia, and he says,
I say it's better to get along with Russia than not.
And all that. Why did I bring all of that up? Oh, just the fact that Amazon owns everything. You know, the website that I have for this podcast is hosted by Amazon Website Services, AWS. And so they own all that. So like when Amazon's web services go down, that's why a lot of your Amazon or your website people, they go down as well. And you're like, I can't access anything. What's going on? And then you get moody and you get mad and you get angry. But there's hope. There's hope in the world. And that's what I say with what I learned from the job fair yesterday. As I'm sitting there and people are coming up to me, kind of like they are here at Cafe Anyway, like these people.
Hello, guys. This is Chely Shoehart, the chef supervisor.
And this is Floyd the Floorman. And this is John Deere, the engineer. Mike, everything that Trump said in his speech offended me.
But if you get offended, that's the way the cookie crumbles. No.
And the State of the Union? Oh, look who else is here.
Micromaster's Madame Rudabega.
And this is Valentino, the parking attendant. Oh, wait, we were on the last show, and this guy showed up.
And this is Bison Bentley. Do you know that?
That's right, you guys were all here in the last show. Okay. I stand corrected. So what ended up happening was these people come up and they're asking about the place that I work for and the jobs and whatnot. And they have hope in their eyes. They want to change their lives. They decided, they have so much hope, in fact, that they dressed up, they took a shower. Some of them were in really nice clothes. And they showed up and they came up to me and asked me about I find that fascinating and I find that inspirational. That other people have hope. That other people are like, I want to change my life. These are smart people. I was there on a Thursday afternoon. That's why no podcast yesterday. And that's why the last podcast I did with Jerome and May got up a little bit late. But that's fantastic. I think we can draw inspiration, as I was mentioning in another show, inspiration from other people. Maybe not from Adam Levine, but from other people. And people that are trying to change things and better their lives. And we all get moody and we all have emotions and they run like oceans and they ebb and flow. Hi, I'm Ebb and Flow. We're Ebb and Flow from the gas station down the block. We want to tell you gas is real cheap this time of year. So come on and get some. Come on and get it. At our gas station. That's not really the accent you hear these days when you drive into a gas station anymore, anywhere in the South. When I lived in Alabama, there was a gas station that had, in Alabama, the best gyros, those Greek little sandwiches with the tzatziki and the wonderful yogurty thing and the lamb. All the delicious lamb. And all that. There is a Solomon Pence connection. I wrote that down, and now I have no idea what that even means. That's a very interesting. I will have to look up why I wrote that down. For some reason, Solomon. Who the heck? That's cryptic. Amazon owns facial recognition tech, by the way, along with all the other stuff they own, so that's something to keep an eye. They own all that. So, that basically, they're taking over the world. And the only way they can be stopped is by a story that got really big and engulfed Jeff Bezos, and then the divorce and all of that. That's all I got today, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you for listening to the show. I hope it was helpful. I hope it helped you. And hope you just realize that there are things going on where people are just, they maybe cannot be very understandable, like myself today. No comprending going on here. But that's my mood today. I'm in an ununderstandable mood today. Will I bring you a podcast this weekend? Perhaps, I hope. We'll see. But there you go. Talking about moodiness, talking about hope, and people will, you know, you may not have hope right now. Maybe you're not in that mood, but you will be soon. Don't worry about it. Maybe this podcast will inspire you. Woo! One thing that uninspired me today, was I was looking through the paper and somebody was advertising their podcast. And they said that they were a self-help podcast. And I don't like that name. I am trying to help you a little bit with this show. Maybe get you off on the right foot today, getting you going in a good direction, whatever day you're listening to this. But yeah, self-help podcasts. Yeah. Who wants to listen to that? Ew. But we move on to another show, hopefully soon. Find it at MikesDailyPodcast.com, Google Play, iTunes, wherever you listen to podcasts. All the places there at MikesDailyPodcast.com. And you can also call me, 336-MM-DAILY. And you can email me, MikesDailyPodcast@gmail.com. In fact, the lovely Ariel will tell you all those things again in a moment. Benita, the rodeo queen, the Disgruntled Fiddle Player, and the Brewmaster stopping by next show.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at MikesDailyPodcast.com. Email Mike now at MikesDailyPodcast@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye!